What's up, Taro? I think it's just me and you in here, man. We're gonna let this baby keep going, and we'll see if anybody else joins us here in a little bit. Hope you're doing well, man. How's it going? It's a little impromptu live stream. I was planning to start live streaming again tomorrow, um, but I fired up the charts, and I was like, man, just start live streaming today. I don't normally like live streaming on Mondays. Mondays for me are kind of wonky. Like try and trade. I've said it before. It's like trying to trade the first hour of the session or the first like 5 minutes of the session open. Um, what's up, Josh? What's up? I'm trying to get Bear up here too. Bear has been crashing my computer, so I haven't been using him lately. I'm gonna see if he wants to cooperate today. What's up, Matt Davies? What's up, man? What's up, SW Blaze? Everybody's back. What's up, Lennon? What's up, guys? See ya. Thanks for jumping in here so quickly. See, get everything going here, man. It's looking bearish to me today. Looking a little bit overextended to the upside, and that market is there's bear. The market is market's pulling back or pulling back a little bit. Yeah, retracing a little bit, but certainly bullish from yesterday. Certainly bullish from yesterday. See if I can get everything fired up here, working correctly. Do a couple tweaks here. All right, I guess. Nice, Tara. Which way are you going with this thing? I'm using your 2000. I was using your 2000 tick chart last week. Taking some trades. I traded Thursday and Friday last week. Taking that 2000 tick chart as you were talking about, and I threw up a Williams. I was testing a little bit of a strategy last week where it was trending so aggressively to the upside. I was trying to find a good entry on it, and I was using a Williams percent range on 2000 tick and a Williams percent range on a 1 minute, waiting for these things to become oversold, particularly down into an LVN, and then getting long on it. And that worked pretty well. Oh, I got the MNQ up here on this one. That's why the thing's looking so weird. Trading some micros on it last week as well. What do we got going on today? Firing up everything. What's up, Justin? Thanks for joining us, man. Wow, you can see all this action from last week. Look at right now, it's just weak or selling coming in on that. There's gonna be a nice scalp to the long side, maybe. Might get that pop of 72, 75, and then might rip up to VWAP. Not much of a range going on it this morning, though, unfortunately. Range is kind of weak, it seems like. Range is really only up to about 83. It's just a scalp on it. It just opened. Yeah, I mean, it's looking to me like a bit of a pullback here. Trying to figure out where I might want to pull back. We're looking at last week's profile. I don't know, bottom of the band here on the 1 hour. Looks like as I'm looking at this more close, I mean, I just fired everything up. We got a support zone down here. 374. I don't know if I'd take that. Hey, what's up, Esther? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks. Had a nice vacation. When did I go? Yeah, it was last week. Gosh, time is just flying by. Went out to Utah for about 5 days. Then I got back on Thursday. I did do some trading on Thursday and Friday. I just didn't record or live stream anything. Just wanted to give little bit of time to get back into it. But gosh, the market was really ripping up last week. All right, we're about ready to fire up Think or Swim here. Getting that move now up at 75. Are we going to push up and hit VWAP? Yeah, it looks like it, huh? Delta's breaking higher. Been a decent trade, but I didn't take it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Six long, wow. 6 long, very nice. Getting this trend line break here on the 5-minute. Not sure how valid that is. You know, these Bollinger Bands on the 1-minute tend to hold pretty well. I've got the Williams percent range up here. I don't know if I'm going to use it today or not. I like using that on trending days when we're trending really strongly in one direction. So I was using that last Friday and Thursday because it was just such a bullish move to the upside. And I said this before. I don't know if anyone was in here when I said it, but we were just trending so aggressively to the upside last week that I was just waiting for oversold conditions to, particularly into a low volume node on the profile, to try to get in on it, and it worked out pretty well. Got okay. Brag about, but it can be hard to find entries when it's just moving really aggressively. I mean, it was like, what day was it? We were like 7.5%. One day we were up like 7.5%. It was crazy. We got the bear back. We got some memory upgrades as well on the computer here. The computer should be able to handle everything now, hopefully. If you recall, I was not able to use Bear for a while because everything was just crashing. I had Bookmap, Thinkorswim, NinjaTrader, OBS, Bear software, everything running, and my computer just not a happy camper. Too much for the poor thing. Coming down to the bottom of the band here in the 1 hour. Support zone, pre-market support zone. It'd be interesting to see what happens with it. Might be a scalp there at 70.56. Price bounces. Horrible fill on the exit. Wow, I saw it right there and I was like, man, get out. And just got a really bad fill on it. Actually lost money on that. That's what happens when you do market orders. Ugh. Dang it. Morning, Vernon. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Moving through here. Starting to form a down channel on the open. Still a little bummed on that move there. But that's the way she goes. I need to make some more educational videos on the channel. Is there any topics you guys think would be good to make a video about that might be a good kind of educational topic? talked about this before. It's easier said than done. I need to get better at actually doing YouTube videos. Looks like it's going to drop here. Take a look at Booksy's maps. Still using the book map. Had a good time with it last week. Get this into a clearer zoom. Negative delta on the session. Yeah, I mean, pushing up. Watching the Booksy's maps over here. We're coming off the support zone. Sorry, my phone's blowing up with other work stuff. I wonder if we break this 52. There's an. See if it wants to move back up through that. Sometimes you keep trying to get into these counter trend trades where it's like, you know, we're moving lower, moving lower, moving lower, and you're like, well, maybe now's the time it's finding support, and it just never finds that support. And you end up, you know, taking lots of stops on it. You just get the direction completely wrong. Let's see if it wants to get up through this, up above 50 for a pop. Stop down on it. Dang it. Oh, it's frustrating. It's looking pretty weak trying to move up, isn't it? Just don't think it wants to. Say that, and it's just gonna shoot up. Seven. Yeah, probably gonna let this pass me by here. This 1 minute look, or this 5 minute looks like it's gonna close pretty bullish. Okay, on that trade, but of course we didn't take it. I mean, we didn't hold it. Now we're getting it. Morning, Ken. What's up, man? Damn it. Would have been fantastic on that trade. Just didn't get it. Phone is completely blowing up here. Yeah, pop, baby. Man, what an exit on that pop right at VWAP, huh? Pushing down now. This is a short, but I'm trying to, can't get my entry. Down $75. Trading the chop on the open. Trades I took last week on Thursday and Friday were mostly later on in the day. Usually after 9:30. Very good. It's just getting choppy here. I'm trying to I'm trying to wipe away the $75 that's this red that's screaming at me, and I should just chill. Let the thing move around a little bit. What up? Find the algo. What's up, man? Pushing down today. Getting a little bit of a retracement here in those big bullish moves from CPI last week. I also think that crypto is probably pulling this stuff down. Looks like this thing's about ready to push down again. Let's see if this wants to move down another leg, see if we can get a scalp on it. Man, I see that bearish candle on the 500 volume. Move. Maybe just chasing it down here, aren't I? Bit of a chase. Bit of a chase. It's not going. It should pop. It's just not. Then we might get a slight move down. I think this thing's going to start drifting down the rest of the day. Now's the time you got to find that So I feel like now we've got this trigger on the downside. Now it's kind of like we got a direction. We just got to get our entry. And that's easier, a lot easier said than done. Warren Brock, what's up, man? Finally went in the green here. Let's see what it wants to do around 700 if we're going to get some bounce. It's like a booksies mapsies. If you guys want to mind liking this thing, maybe YouTube will throw it out in front of some other folks, get some more people in here. Not that I don't appreciate you. I mean, I do, of course, appreciate you, but you know what I'm saying. Trying to get back into the swing of things. It's always hard to come back after a break, get that momentum going again. But sometimes you just need a break, man. Sometimes you just need a break. I feel like my live streams weren't up to snuff. They weren't what they needed to be. And you just need to take a break. Rolling down a little bit. Look where we exited on that. We were lucky on that. Looks like it's going to push down again here, though. Got 1 minute. Ah, man. Missed it. Scalping, scalping, scalping. I'm a scalping machine. Down here at 700, there's a bunch of orders. Should have held it. Oh, knocked up. Down at 50. Again, trying to find those entries. I mean, one of the things is, like I said before, I was using last week was this Williams percent range, and I was waiting for the 2000 tick chart and the 1 minute chart to both become oversold because we were in a bullish market. Today, I'm feeling like we may get a retracement, so I may wait for it to become overbought. And then wait for like a bearish price action, either like breaker structure or a bearish candle on the 1 minute or bearish candle on the 2000 tick or the 5 minute, something like that, in order to kind of give me that confirmation. But right now I'm going to see if someone wants to pull up. I'm going to go fill up my coffee mug. I'm going to be right back. Please give this thing a like if you have not already. Getting some more folks in here. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you joining me. I'm going to be right back. My coffee mug is empty. Give me a couple minutes. Oops, I'll readjust bookmap here in case you want to keep looking at that. What up, guys? We're back. Bouncing off that, huh? So this is kind of what we're talking about now. Like we're like, okay, we think it's turning bearish on the day. We're basically in a bearish down channel here. We're looking, if it popped up to 57, we became overbought on the Williams percent. That would be I think a good entry. If it popped up here, at the top of the band, this trend line, it may not get up there. And then you just have to be patient and wait. What I found last week was that these intervals are becoming, oversold in a bullish uptrend. Were like an hour apart, so you got to be patient with it. So that's my advice. I don't know if that's good advice or not. You also trade break of structure where we've got this bullish structure formed here. We're kind of breaking that. Tarot is probably using a 2000 tick chart where we could take a peek at in a minute. I don't know. It feels like it's got a little bit more room to the upside on it for me. So I'm probably going to sit on my hands for a second. Yeah, I think it may move up. I don't know. Look at this 5-minute candle. It looks very bearish. Very bearish considering we got this bullish 5-minute. Let's see how this 5-minute closes. We got a bullish 5-minute over here, and then it looks like we're gonna get some odd 5-minute. I don't know what this is. It's not really bullish or bearish. It's not really neutral. It's just a weird candle. But I think we will get this pop up here. I'm not gonna take a long though, because my bias is bearish at the moment. Sit on my hands for a second. Now, so Williams percent will become overbought at -20 or below or higher. That's higher. Yep, negatives. Wow, my brain is toast, but we may not get there. I don't know. It's gonna keep sitting on my hands. Be patient, little Buddha. That looks like it's gonna roll. Look at that 1 minute. Complete rejection of these levels. Couldn't break that high. Be patient. Be patient. Move up. I'd be looking up that 55 level. Now we become overbought. Now you're waiting for some sort of bearish indication. A little bit there on the 500 volume. I think we may want to break this high at 51, come up to 55, 56, and then that's going to be all she wrote. We've now become overbought on the 2000 tick and on the 1 minute. Sort of price action. Some sort of price action sign for us to take that short. bullish on the 1 minute. Hitting right at that trend line. Take a stab at a short here. Bad entry on it for me, that's for sure. Very bad entry. That entry was bad, bad, bad. Not good, not good. A couple things I think went wrong on this trade. One is my entry was horrible. Two, I should wait for the structure to break here on the one. And we got that signal on the 1 minute, this bearish candle. We hit the trend line, get a bearish candle, we jump in on it. But the entry was just horrendous. I mean, it was a market order, it was a hotkey order. Now it's looking bullish. I'm gonna sit on my hands. Excuse me. What do I trade on? This is Ninja Trader? Is that what you're asking? Oh, I'm curious what it wants to do now. Watching this thing. I don't know what to make of this. It's looking bullish at the moment. So we've broken out, but I really don't want to take a long on it. So I'm just kind of sitting on my hands. Moving up now, looking bullish. Yeah, it's really moving up. I don't know what to make of this. A bunch of orders up here at 11,800. I may want to come eat. Um, yeah, looks like kind of choppy. I don't know. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. What up, guys? Sorry. Back here. Pushing up, huh? Come on, Bookmap. Get. Should we just. I think it's going to push up again here. Moving up here. Man, my other work is really blowing up here. Trying to trade and do this other stuff, but I need to just focus on the trading. We got this bullish uptrend here. What's happened is, on the open, we formed this down channel. I need to pull my pen. And on the open, we formed this down channel, right? Look like we're going to keep trending down. And then we've broken out of that up channel. And we had this down channel, right? And we've broken out of that. And now we've formed this up channel. I mean, the way that you could probably trade this is just trade break of structure. Back to the downside. I mean, I think if it breaks back through VWAP, we'd want to move back down into here. There's a little pocket there we could pick up, an area of support right there. This would be a pretty quick move, 8 to 10 points probably in there. But right now, you just trade the structure, kind of, making these moving up. I don't know. It looks bullish here. A very bullish candle in the 1 minute. Looks like top. So that's kind of what we're dealing with at the moment. I'm just kind of sitting on my hands to see if we find some better entry. Pulling back now. Pulling back to that trend line, bullish uptrend line on the 1 minute, 20 SMA there at 87. We also have this low volume node here. I mean, I would, you almost want to trade the trend on it, which is up at the moment, right? So you draw your little counter trend line here. You got a little counter trend line over here on the 500 volume. Gonna wait for that to break a little bit. See what happens here. Pops down to that 20 SMA into this low volume node. We become oversold maybe on the Williams percent. Although I don't know if the Williams percent setup is really working. I mean, it's really in play right here. The Williams percent setup, I think, works better on. It works better on in really trending markets. You know. Almost came up there. I just didn't want to do it. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. Oh, we gotta take our stop. Yeah. I think that's done. Let's see what happens. I'll get out there. I think that's probably not looking great. Very bearish candle there on the 1 minute. I don't like that. Well, it would have been okay on it, maybe. That's the way it goes. Dang it. Should have held that, baby. Nah, I don't really use trailing stops, Matthew. What's up, Nanez? Thanks for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it. Hopefully I get your name right. If I didn't, my apologies. Only up 120 bucks, man. Taking how many trades have we taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. Only 120 bucks. That kind of spells choppy, right? It's like, this is always kind of a decent setup where we get this fail new high and we break the low of it, of the support. We break the support. I can't trend line. Big LVN here though, which is I think causing me some hesitation, but we can see here the 20 SMA is breaking now. Maybe it comes through. I think we got to break VWAP in order to get bearish on it again. This low volume node I'm eyeing, but I think if we break VWAP at like 70, we'd want to probably come back down and explore these prices we were at before. You can also think maybe that this trend line, this trend line here on the 5 minute, which was resistance, if price fell down, we would maybe use this 20 SMA VWAP in the back end of this trend line. One big area of confluence right here. It's also the back end of the 1 minute band. 2 standard deviations away from the 20 SMA. Breaking lower. See what it wants to do around here. I would suspect that it's going to find bounce. Again, the back end of that looks like it's going to have more. I keep kind of moving my support level down, but I think like 61. Some touches over here on it. If it gets through all that, then I think it's just no man's land below. Particularly if it breaks 50. Here it comes. Shoot. Here we go. Thinking about a short here. I think is it doing a reverse V bottom thing here where we come up and then we just come back down? You typically doesn't want to do that, right? Or are we doing one of these? We're finding support and then we're gonna move up, trap some sellers down here, and then get that bullish move to the upside. I don't know. Yeah, it's like it wants to. It's doing some weird stuff. I mean, typically it's going to want to do with two legs, right? We move in rotation like that. Nice long wick there on the 5-minute. Yeah, Kyle, I've definitely taken breaks, man. It's good to take a break and come back. Um, I took a break. I can't remember when it was, but I just started trading stocks, and that turned out to be a lot better. Like just holding things, like just trying to read fundamentals and still using technical analysis, but doing more fundamental stuff. That seemed to help me. kind of get back into the swing of things. I would definitely take a break if you need it and just come back fresh. I mean, one of the worst. I mean, it's like when you take a bad trade intraday trading, right? And you immediately revenge trade and you get back into it, you jump back on it, and you just start trading again. And typically, those next few trades are going to be pretty bad because you're trading on emotion. And so, just taking a break, stepping back for a couple weeks or whatever you need to do. And the market conditions will probably change a little bit once you come back. So what I'd suggest if you're going to take a break is come back and then just watch the market for a while before really jumping back into it. But I think all of us, take a break, we eventually come back to it. I feel like you've developed this skill over a certain amount of time. You've had success with it, and you don't want to give that up, right? Or I'm looking at this move maybe down to 44. I don't know. Take this box off. This box is screwing my head. See what the 30-minute candle looks like. Yeah, I mean, we're just ranging, it looks like. You can just see these two wicks on the 30-minute. Look at these two candles on the 30. One here, right? And then one here. Wick, wick, wick. Right in the middle of the range. Just choppy. Probably best just take the $130 and call it a day. So we're gonna get that move up. Didn't get filled. Filled. Let's do here. 7. Should have taken my own advice and walked away. We did not. I need to close out on that. Yeah, it's just kind of choppy. Matthew, I think it just depends on how you want to trade. Apex, I think, is better for scalpers. Um, if you're scalping and yeah, I think Apex is better for scalpers. One take profit trader has a rule where you got to hold a position for longer than a minute. I don't know how tough they are on actually um, in, um, enforcing that. I guess you should say. Um, but they do have a rule that says you need to hold a trade longer than for a minute for each day in order for that trading day to count. Um, so if you're a scalper, I think Apex is better. However, Apex has not great withdrawal rules. So you've got to wait basically 4 months after you get funded to take out any significant amount of money. You can take out, I think, like 12. I think the max anywhere from like 1,500, 1,000 to 1,500 um, in the first 4 months, but you've got to wait a while to take out any significant amount. And really, that's just because they're betting that you're going to blow your account before you're able to really take any profits. And I think most people do. So what I would suggest is with Apex is just do a strategy like, once you get over $1,000 or your whatever your max withdrawal limit is for the month, stop trading it. And just make sure that you can take your withdrawals each month. Don't go crazy on it. Yeah, take profit also has an intraday loss limit. So that's Apex has a little bit easier rules, but their withdrawal process is dragged out. This just is looking kind of choppy. Down $200. I know that I'm kind of just trying to find an opportunity to get green again, which is always a recipe for disaster. It looks like it just doesn't want to do anything. Yeah. I'm glad I closed out where I closed out here though at 89. I did not. I don't think there's much opportunity up here for me, to be honest. Like it wants to move up though, doesn't it? Very bullish candle there on the 5 minute. If I was just trading on a 5 minute chart, I'd probably take that all day. But we're just right up here at the top of this range. What's going on over here on the 4 hour? I mean, he's be like, Bear, look at the 4 hour. Looks like a breakout on the 4 hour, huh? Breaking higher. God, you kind of want to chase it up here. It looks like on the 4 hour breaking out. Looking like it's breaking out, but it also looks like it's running out of steam. Hard for a scalper. I think that if you were swing trading this, and some people probably jump on here and be like, switch to micros. Maybe you do. Place to get on, it's way the hell down here at 730. Down at value area low, somewhere down here. You're trying to take a long. I don't know if you want to do that or not. If you haven't liked the live stream, I'd appreciate a like. I'd love to get 30 likes on this bad boy this morning. We could. Yeah, it's just kind of some choppy danger water here. Dangerous waters. Choppy. Trying to go long, I think you'll probably get an opportunity in oversold condition. Not too long. We see Delta dropping here. We can look at book map if it's to calibrate. We're going almost level Delta. We were negative Delta before. So buyer, you can see the sellers there coming in here. Point of control coming in right there. You can chop it. Bearish there on the 5-minute, huh? Pretty good rejection. keep wanting to go short on it, but I just don't know if that's really where it's at the moment. How you guys doing out there? Anybody get some good trades? Anybody long? What's your bias on this thing? We're positive delta on the overnight, negative. It just looks choppy. I think you really want to wait for it to become oversold or something in order to get along on it. It's funny when you pull up different charts. I was looking at Thinkorswim over here on another screen. You can see the big gap, the big hole down here that price might want to fall down into. I don't know. It's probably just better to sit on my hands the rest of the day and take a small red day on a Monday rather than try to, take like a $500 loss on it. It's just, I can see that, we got some support down here at like 11, this area, 11, what is it, 750 to 760, this zone. Broke 45. If it broke 45, it probably want to come down to 26. But I don't know, because I think the higher time frames, it looks bullish. So that's, gotta keep that. So with that, I may jump off of this thing. I don't know. I'm probably gonna let this thing move around for a little bit. Right now it's 950. It's kind of looking like it's about ready to move up. I'm thinking about jumping on along, but I also see the downside on it. So it's probably just to take a break, go get some sunshine. I hope you guys, your trading day is going well. We're gonna come back tomorrow, do some more live trading. If you got anything out of this session, this live trading session, I appreciate a like on the video. Again, right now it's just looking super choppy to me. Yeah, I feel like I'm forcing it. I feel like I'm about ready to force something, Josh, I don't want to do. I'm trying to get my pen to come up here. I see this big area down here where price may want to come back down into, but at the same time, when I'm looking at higher time frames, I'm seeing this breakout on the 4-hour. See it here. I get that thing off my screen. I can see this breakout on the 4-hour. I mean, that's kind of what you're looking for, is this big bullish move, these pullbacks, then taking it long up again, pull back, take it long up again. So yeah, I don't know. See that opening up on the daily. We've kind of broken out now to the upside. But it is Monday morning. It's a new week, new fundamentals, new bias. Crypto, I think, is pulling this thing down a little bit. And that's just the way it's going to go. You guys take care. I don't know. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. Central Time. I feel like 8:10 is a little too early. I come in around 8:15, do some trading, do some analysis. Be careful, you guys, and keep trading. Looks like we're going to fall here. I don't know. Take care, guys. Appreciate all the likes, appreciate all the love, support, and thanks you guys for popping in on the live stream so early, or with such short notice, I should say. Yeah, take care, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. See you. Bye.